Dubbing is the audiovisual translation that involves the translation of audio/video content from one language to another. It is a process that requires the prowess of different professionals, and one of these many professionals is a voice actor. Without voice actors, the dubbing process cannot be completed. Not having voice actors in a dubbing project is like expecting to have a film without actors. It is impossible. It is unheard of. Voice actors are the professionals that carry a dubbing project. So, who is a voice actor? A voice actor is a professional who interprets scripts and brings them to life with the use of their voices. They can evoke emotions and in the same breath entertain with their voices only. In this article, we will be looking at some characteristics of a voice actor. Just like in any other kind of profession, there are specific characteristics that define the professionals who work there. We will get straight into it and outline the main characteristics of dubbing voice actors. Voice acting is exclusive to character and personalities. There are voice actors who have specific personalities, and this means their personalities would perfectly fit in a particular type of film. A good example is a person with a very animated personality and always excited and hands-on would not be cast for an emotional character in an emotional film. Chances are they will be cast for an animation film. This is one character trait that voice actors have that is usually used to determine where they would do well and deliver. This is why it is important for voice actors to practice in order to perfect the character traits that fall in line with their personalities. A professional voice actor who has a number of years and experience under their belt knows that their vocal range is what makes them stand out from the rest. As their job description describes, their work entails working exclusively with their voices and vocals. Your vocals as a voice actor must be top-notch if not impeccable. You must be able to deliver perfectly well when cast for a role that needs your signature voice. Voice actors use their vocal prowess to bring out a character who is relatable to the listeners. One is supposed to have the vocal control and range that allows them to change their tone to be high or low, to adjust speech pattern, from fast to slow in order to develop their personality or character. Flexibility is an important character trait for anyone working in the film industry. It is a character trait that can go any way and be interpreted anyhow. Flexibility means that one is able to deliver on their character accurately and clearly, but also be able to work with the director and take directions from them. Flexibility also means that you are able to use your voice to deliver on two different characters in the most perfect way possible without having taken too much time to practice. Flexibility also means that you can be called at any time and be ready to deliver because voice acting schedules are usually not specific. Flexibility is a character trait that would cultivate it. A voiceover actor should have the expertise to know how to select a script in which he can bring a character to life. Each character has its own personality and traits. For example, if the character is a daredevil, the actor should know how to find within himself flashiness and other competitive and showy traits. Through his voice, the actor has the ability to make an emotional connection with the audience and create a believable character. This is only possible if the voice actor knows exactly what they are doing and has been in the industry for a long time. This is not expected for a beginner voice actor, but it is an expectation after one has worked in the industry for a while and knows the ropes. This character trait will make it easy for you to get cast for characters that you know you can deliver to the best of your ability. Education is very important. Any form of education is important. It might not be an education in voice acting because frankly there are no universities offering voice acting classes, but just being a knowledgeable person is very important. A lot of voice actors have been fortunate enough to get jobs without any form of education, but I would advise anyone trying to get into voice acting serious, it is important to invest in yourself. You can go for a 6-month training course on local theater or dram program and acquire some basic tips on acting. These will go a long way in your acting career as you incorporate your voice. Another important character trait of a voice actor is clarity. First and foremost, the job of a voice actor is to make sure they pass information, evoke emotions to a particular audience using their voices. They should be able to do this in the clearest way possible. There shouldn't be room for the audience to get any other message than the one that was intended for them. That is one way you can interpret clarity as a character trait. The way is being audible when recording your script in the studio. Not every one of us has developed the skill to be comfortable at the microphone, but those who have are called good speakers. A professional voice actor should be energetic and casual, formal as well as informal depending on the requirement of the project. A voice actor should and must be able to act. Acting is a form of imitation and interpretation of one's character. A lot of people have this notion that you can just be a voice actor without knowing how to act. This is flawed because how will you use your voice to act when you don't have the slightest idea of what acting is? This is the reason why on-screen actors find it easy to move into voice acting, because they already have an idea of what to do and all they have to do is to incorporate their voices. Voice acting for dubbing means that you must be articulate in the target language of your script. You should be naturally articulate and be able to pronounce words correctly. It is important to be articulate as a voice actor. People get to experience a character through your voice. No one wants to struggle to try to pinpoint what it is you are saying just because you are not articulate. Being a native speaker is better than being fluent in a language when it comes to voice acting, because then you are able to offer a voice accent that the target audience is familiar with. Most times you have to master the script to deliver the right kind of expression to grab the attention of the listeners end to end. Correct pronunciation is very important when it comes to delivering a public speech, tutorials, or corporate speeches. However, not all of us have mastered correct pronunciation. It requires some professional assistance to deliver correct pronunciation. You cannot afford to be incorrect when delivering a public speech/corporate speeches or tutorials. Pronouncing words correctly means that your audience will receive the intended message correctly. It also means that they won't find it hard trying to comprehend what it is you are saying. A good voice actor should have incredible pronunciation. This is also why working with native voice actors is important, because you are assured of incredible pronunciations for your foreign scripts. Correct pacing is very important for a voice actor. Depending on the type of script you are dealing with, a good voice actor should be able to pace their voices well in order to deliver on a given character. Pacing involves the right rhythm and tempo. The correct pacing will contribute to the creativity and personality of the entire narration. This won't come naturally to everyone, and that is why I mentioned that education is an important trait for anyone who wants to be a voice actor. Getting some education on acting as a whole will give you insights on some very great information that you can use for your voice acting. Enunciation is the manner of pronouncing words correctly and clearly. This is very crucial, as it can make or break the entire recording project. A great voice actor should be able to pronounce all the words correctly and to enunciate them in a clear and confident manner. Not only does poor enunciation affect the message being conveyed, but it can also adversely affect the image of the brand, company, or organization conveying the message. Enunciation and pronunciation go hand in hand. They might be slightly different in meaning, but they mean the same thing. These are the main characteristics of a dubbing voice actor. They are important because they make you an all-rounded voice actor who is able to deliver perfectly when need be.